Hi, and welcome to today's Catenda webinar, where we will be talking about how you can manage your issues on site with the Bimsync mobile app. So, as you might know, and know now after we've had a webinar about this, is that we have a mobile app which makes it easier to track and create on-site issues in Bimsync. My name is Rikard Eckholt, and I will be taking you through today's webinar. So first of all, to give you a bit of context about Bimsync and what I will be talking about today, I will jump into the browser or computer version of Bimsync. So right now you see the dashboard of a project, you see the latest recently updated issues, you see the models of the project, you see the members in the project. Bimsync is a open CDE, which lets you upload models, which is based on IFCs. It lets you track and create issues, which is based on BCFs. And by using BCF as standard in our issue handling system, it lets us integrate with other platforms. For example, Revit, Solibri, ArchiCAD, Navisworks, and so on. And we've had webinars about this recently. So if you want to have a look at that and see how that works, you can go to our YouTube channel and have a look at that. And then we also have a document section where you can upload all your drawings, all the sheets, and everything needed in the project. So before this webinar, I created a issue board called Mobile Webinar, which we will be using to create and track on-site issues for today's webinar. I will be taking the role as let's call it a supervisor on the building site, just having a trip around the building site to see if there's any deviations in the work or something going on the project. I will be using the mobile app to do that, and then I will be coming back here and to see the results of the issues inside of Arena. So let's have a look at the mobile app then. So right now we're looking at the mobile app, and it's we're on the project selection list. So let's choose the one that I was just looking at in the browser version, the English one. After you select the project, you will be taken into the dashboard of the project. So as you can see here, you will be getting some progress on all the issues inside of this project. On the left-hand side of the statistics, you will see all the open issues assigned to you, all your closed issues, all the issues that are requested by you, and all the overdue issues that are assigned to you. And on the right-hand side, you will see more in general about the project, how many open issues and how many closed. And that is also what the progress is based on. As you see, above 15% is closed in this project. So right now, it's not as healthy of a project as it should be, but this is our webinar project, so a lot of things are open but not closed. On the top left side of the screen, you have a menu. So I will just be quickly going through the mobile app before we jump into issues and what we will be going through today. Next on the list, as you can see, was issues. Here you will get an overview of all the issues inside of the project. You can choose what issue board you want to look at if you want to look at specific ones, not all of them. So let's say I wanted to look at the ArchiCAD webinar issue board. I could do that by going into this, Then right next to it, you have a filter, which then lets you look at issues that are assigned to me or that are all issues that are open. If you want to look at all the clashes or all issues that are overdue. This is some of the possibilities with the filtering inside of issues. Further down, we have the 2D viewer. We have done a webinar about the 2D and 3D viewer inside a mobile app. So please go and have a look at that to get a more in-depth look at how those works. So there you choose which models you want to look at, then which floors, and same with the 3D viewer. And then you can also look and open the documents in the mobile app. So if you want to look at drawings inside the mobile app, that is also possible. So let's go back to issues and let's say, first of all, I want to change the issue board to this mobile webinar one. So let's say we are going around the building site and we discover something. Maybe something wrong, something good, health and safety deviation, something like that. I press the red plus button in the bottom of the screen, and then you're taken into the issue creation part of the mobile app. So first of all, you need to add a title. That is the only part that is necessary to create the issue. That is a must. So let's just call it on-site review, something random. Then the next on this list is issue board. So as I was standing in the mobile webinar issue board, that is by default selected, but you can also change this. Then you have status. These are also configurable in Arena. So if you want to have them named something else, that is also possible. And you can create as many statuses as you want. Same with type. These can also be named whatever you want in this in these fields. Then it's who it's requested by. That's by default who's creating the issue, but as it can also be changed. Then we can assign it to someone. I can assign it to myself. You can set a due date on the issue. So let's say this should be solved by Friday. Then we have something that is quite interesting to use, location. So what you can do is you can open the 2D floor. So let's say we're now in the first floor of the on-site. We're on the first floor. We're in, let's say we're standing outside of the building right here. If you do a long tap on the screen, you will put out a marker on the screen. If you cross out now, oh, sorry. Send button on the top right screen. Now you have added a location to this issue, which means that when the, for example, project leader is going into Bimsync, he will know exactly where this issue is located in the building. So same goes if a construction worker finds something and wants to report it to the supervisor. He can add a location and the supervisor would know exactly where to go to look at this. Then we have milestones and also labels to add to this this issue. I will skip those for now. Then you can add a description to the project or to the issue. So let's just say that this is a health and safety deviation. Just press on the screen to remove the keyboard. And then you see on the bottom of the screen, you have 3 different things to choose from. If you go to Photos, you will be taken to your what's it called? Your camera roll on your screen. So let's say right now I created a camera roll before this for a folder called building site. So let's say I want to select this photo and upload it to the issue. I want to say that this is a health and safety deviation. He's not using anything to secure him from falling down. He's working way too high up to not use something to preventing him from falling down. So when you upload a photo, you will also be able to edit it. You can add and draw on the photo to make it extra clear what exactly you are talking about or wanting to say with the photo. When you're done with that, you press the send button in the top right corner. And now this photo is added to the issue. You can go back and look at it. It's added as a comment. You can also use the camera to take a photo. So now it's just looping in on the screen here, as you can see. So if you're on site, you see something right there and then, you can create an issue and take a photo at the same time as you're discovering it. And you can also add a snapshot to the issue. So that opens the model in 3D. I think it was around here somewhere that we were standing when creating the issue. And you can add that as a snapshot to the issue. So if I do it like this, now we have 2 comments and we have a photo in the issue. So right now I'm done with creating the issue. Maybe you want to add a bit more description. Should use something to prevent fall. And then send the issue in the top right corner of the screen. So now we've created an issue. It has a location, it has a description, it has a photo that we can look at. It also has a viewpoint, which we can go back to and look at. So this is the workflow on site when you want to create issues. You see deviations, you see problems, and you want to report them back to the project leaders or the supervisors if you're the construction worker. So let's go back to Bimsync Arena and see how this all looks in the browser version right now. So right now I just have to refresh this page, and now you see an issue. So for the project leader or the supervisor that sits in the offices, they want to track everything that's going on in the project. So for them, Bimsync Mobile is a super a useful tool for them to be able to give to the construction workers, and then being able to track everything that's going on during the building process of the project and track everything. And also by using these extra fields, like for example, the 2D markers, they can also track where in the model or where in the project most of the issues occur. So right now we only have one issue that is located on 2D. So if they were to go into this, they wanted to have a look at all the issues that are on site, you would have your own issue board like I created right now, like on-site issues. Then they could come in here, they can have a look at all the issues that are on site. Also, since we added a viewpoint to the issue, that means we can reopen that inside of Bimsync Arena and see with all the models open, okay, how could we create a solution that works for the construction worker so that he won't fall down while working on this task. So this gives the entire project visibility into what's going on the construction site. It's really translucent, so everyone knows what's going on at all time. It's a great tool for construction workers to report problems on the construction site, for the supervisors to report something, and also for the future, when the project is finished, it's a great tool to report problems after it's done. So this was about that. This was what I was going to show you guys today. A bit about the mobile app and how you create issues and track the on-site issues, and how that could be also can be tracked inside of Bimsync Arena on your computer. So with that, I want to say thanks for listening. If you have any questions, if you want to have a one-on-one session with the mobile app, please don't hesitate contacting us, either at sales@catenda.no or by contacting me directly at rickard.eckholt@catenda.no. So thanks for listening, and see you soon.